Every time. Last second.
Unprepared.
We're unprepared, y'all.
Are we on here?
We're on here.
You're on.
It's magic technology.
We're live.
It's very graceful.
It's very bright.
Very
Very graceful Texas mom.
So graceful.
Do you not get a shower yet? I got a shower. Oh.
We're waiting for the rest of the crew. They're helping our neighbor, and we're getting bathed.
Like all afternoon, they were helping our neighbor. Sweet family. Our neighbors are sweet family. I'll turn this off.
Oh, I thought you were putting it on the. There, let me.
No, I thought you were doing it on your.
Here comes Matt. All right, Matt's. I know. I'm gonna go get the iPad.
You all right?
Yeah.
It's freezing now.
Oh.
Somebody put the air on.
I'm not freezing.
It was cold outside. Dipped down to like 80.
Dip down to 80. It's gonna be 90 on Monday, they say.
Get a long sleeve shirt on. Dude, it's felt like 90 like every time it says it's like 75 degrees down here in this Texas sun, it feels like 90.
Yeah, I know.
95.
How's everybody doing this evening? Oh, let's see.
Comments. Good evening, awesome family.
Carlos.
Claude.
Sweet. From Canada.
Yes, you would not understand the Texas sun heat from Canada.
Joining you live for the first time.
Oh,
awesome.
First time. Wow.
Got a first timer on here.
High expectations. Lower your expectations.
We apologize before we start.
We're gonna apologize right now. We're unorganized.
Yep.
We don't have any cool intros,
Unorganized chaos.
but we just want to get on here and chat. There was like a bunch of questions, actually. If I turn my internet on, will it like totally mess
Probably.
everything
Yeah,
up?
probably.
Well, we could pull up some good questions from the week. There was some real good questions, and I wanted to get a chance to answer
Let me
some
turn
of
off
them.
my computer's internet. Just to make sure.
Somebody's in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's James.
What you making, James?
I'm making banana ice cream, but I'll do it there. He's doing it. He's making banana ice cream. Oh boy.
Banana ice cream.
How's everybody doing this evening? For some reason,
We got almost 30 people on. That's awesome.
We got some more container gardening coming up. I got 12 more totes Naomi raised. I got 12 new totes. I was really excited about that. They are from Wally World, and they got marked down to like $2 each.
So has everybody been seeing interesting. Has everybody been seeing the kiddie pools like quadrupling or 10xing in price? It's quite interesting.
It's all because I started planning.
I know,
second
it's all
kiddie
because of
pools.
Texas Mom.
What you're experiencing?
Somebody wants to know if
Any
we're experiencing
drought.
drought.
No.
We are not. I mean, we haven't had the rainfall that we normally have this time of year, but we're not experiencing drought.
No.
First time on the chat. Nice.
Good evening
Quahana.
from
Quahana,
Texas.
Juana,
Is that in West Texas?
I
probably.
don't know, I've never heard of that
Good
place.
evening from Iowa.
Iowa, Red Oaks, Homestead. Hello.
So we have drought. We've been down here for 8 years now.
Yeah,
So
we've experienced it.
yeah, so we have experienced some drought. We haven't
We haven't experienced drought.
Yeah, not
like
drought.
extreme drought. Like,
But we've had it for like 2 months of no rain. We've had that.
That's the normal.
That's
in the
normal though.
yeah.
Late summer, it just
Yeah.
doesn't rain.
And then we'll
August,
get
September.
loads of rain though in the spring and the fall.
Right. So you just have to plan ahead for hot and dry. You do have to plan ahead
Hondo,
for
Texas.
that with your watering systems. So this year, how we've done that is with catching the water and keeping it contained in those pools or in those containers, and then letting it bottom feed the water from the bottom of the containers, and then also doing drip lines and sprinklers.
What's Mark doing in Ketchikan, Arkansas?
Yeah, what the heck? I don't know.
Denver, North Carolina.
Funny story, I dropped mid-range.
Come on.
Rasmus impact driver in the washing machine for a while, and it seems like nothing happened.
Which one?
The
Craftsman?
Craftsman.
Wow.
Wow. That's impressive.
Red Oaks is watching us from Minnesota.
We actually, I left a,
Oh,
by
I'm
accident,
sorry.
I accidentally left a Milwaukee Fuel
No, I'm not.
Impact. No, or was that the drill? I
don't.
forget. In a 5-gallon bucket, and it dumped rain. And it sat underwater for a night, and I pulled it out, shaked it, and it was perfectly fine.
Shook it.
Shook it,
You shaked it?
shaked it.
I shaked
Hey,
it.
I've
I pulled it out. I
I've
shaked it
worked
off.
way too long today.
He's
I'll tell
a
you
spark
that.
kid.
is that why?
And
That's why.
we were at the
That
rodeo
why.
last night.
I know we were at rodeo, and we worked all day.
We had a lot of fun at the rodeo last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was a long day.
Lots of fun. So I'm gonna pull up our YouTube channel and see if I can get some questions.
Some questions. Yeah, we had our neighbor. He had a big old pine tree, 70-year-old pine tree, 70-year-old pine tree, and it was about 70 feet tall. You got to cut down today. So we helped him clear all the brush, all the limbs that were off of it, and just clean up his area and everything. So that was a lot of work.
So, Mark, what are you doing in Ketchikan, Arkansas? I'm sorry, Ketchikan, Alaska. My bad. Ketchikan, Alaska.
Alaska. Oh, is that
He's
gun?
doing that survival
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you use comfrey? And if so, how?
We
Well,
do.
Chop and drop.
Well, we companion plant comfrey, Russian comfrey, so that's a clumping comfrey, so it's non-invasive. And we companion plant comfrey with a lot of our trees. I just broke up some of our comfrey and planted it, and so that way you can use it as a chop and drop. You can use it as a fodder system. It'll also let you know when the tree is going dry. You'll see the comfrey wilt, and you're like, "Hey, I got
Somebody's
water
from
the
Puerto
tree."
Rico. That's like the one place I actually want to go and visit.
We
Puerto
That's the
Rico.
one place I almost wanted to move to.
we almost.
I know.
did.
Like if I was gonna ever travel anywhere,
Mr. Soles.
Mexico or Puerto Rico. Those two places.
Red Oaks bought 2 aprons from you, and they're awesome.
Oh, that's
When
awesome.
one
Awesome.
apron isn't enough.
I'm so glad that you're enjoying them.
Yep.
Michelle White's from Massachusetts. Wow, we just have an intergalactic
I know.
assembly of folks here.
Yeah. Well, update on the shop. We got the whole entire roof done on the shop, and we got half of the siding done on the shop, and I milled up 36 deck boards for it too. So they're 1x12s and 1x14s. So I've been working on that. Where else?
The shop is getting close.
Yeah. I was raised in Houston until I was about 14.
J.S. Badger's from Arkansas.
Arkansas is beautiful.
It is gorgeous in Arkansas and
Outstanding.
Oklahoma, I have to say.
Yep.
Oklahoma's very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Very much like Oklahoma.
Yep.
So people are giving you lots of ideas this week on
Oh, I
your
didn't even get time to go through there.
prepping for animal food.
Okay. Let's see.
So let's just go
Yeah,
back.
go ahead.
We can just talk about
Yeah.
this video a little bit. You did a video
Yeah, about prepping.
about
For the-
prepping for
The
your
critters.
Prepping the critters, and then on the thumbnail it says, don't prep. Don't stock up or something.
Right, but you talked about being prepared for animal food, and just
Yep,
kind of you
yep.
can recap that a little bit maybe.
Yeah, if people haven't gone over there. I was just mainly talking about kind of the plans that we have set in place, and we're starting to practice more with, just in case the food, if we can't get feed for our chickens, which very possibly could happen, or any of our animals, and just what we would do in those type of situations. So one of them was making silage. So I'm very excited to learn how to do that. And then mainly the rest of it is kind of just common sense, and you just look back at history and it pretty much will tell you exactly what to do. So
Do you feel like
What?
Do you feel like you're negative and that all you do is focus on doom and gloom?
No.
Yes, definitely.
Building a fly trap for
Okay.
chicken food. That's a pretty cool idea.
Hey,
With a wooden box and a screen.
okay.
That's a good idea.
Everybody was like, you should do a bug farm. Okay, well, all you gotta do is get a bug zapper light, put it on your front porch in Texas when it's bug season, and you will have 1 billion dead bugs. And you will
That's
be
true.
able to feed your chickens for like months on those things.
Those big giant June bugs.
Badger
bugs,
says we
just-
prep for Tuesday, not doomsday. Exactly.
That's a good one.
I think we should get like a big outdoor bug light for the back porch.
Back porch.
And the front
Yeah.
porch.
The other,
and then-
so those tree nets that I have,
That's the best.
that real fine large organza
Yep.
bag, those would definitely be awesome fly catchers. Because when they're over the trees, they just catch flies in them. It's wild.
Yep, it's always bug season in Texas.
Carrie says that her cuttings are doing very well. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk
go
about
ahead.
the next
What?
video was called
Which one?
Okay with a question mark, and it was James hanging through the
It
ceiling.
was James hanging out of the ceiling.
Yes.
That video, first of all, I wanted people to actually watch it. So I named
I
it
wish
that.
I could put it up here.
I
as
named
talking
it
about
that just so that it would intrigue people more because James has very unique talents and I would like people on our channel to watch it. And some people, if I named it just like tiling or whatever, it would get, max to the sky 600 views. And that's good, but I would like more people to see James do his thing.
It was just more about watching the video
Yeah.
than it is about like how to
How
tile.
to tile, yeah.
Right.
There's some tips and tricks, but
So it worked out really
Yeah, it did.
well.
Yeah.
Because James is like his feet are hanging through the top of the ceiling as he was installing
Yeah.
the chimney,
Yep.
and yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
worked out really good. So that was cool.
So the other thing that I want to do on here too as well. So I don't know. Here, let me see. Come on, where is it? Let me go back here.
If there was a shortage in dog food, what would you feed them?
Yes, I want that.
I mean, at this point, I think we have plenty of bones in the freezer. We
Yes.
have beef bones in the freezer that have a lot of meat on them. We have table scraps
And honest,
every day, like
and
tons.
with the bone broth and the other things that we have, we could easily feed them. You can make them up rice, any kind of. You can feed dogs like pretty much anything.
Yeah,
They
we
can
do
just-
have plenty of rice. I mean, they could basically eat everything that we could eat. So honestly, I mean, some of those staples that we have in our pantry, the oats, the quinoa, the rice,
So
they're going to be able to eat that.
Yeah, and you could take like nasty beans and
Mm-hmm.
cook them and just dump some bone broth on them, and the dogs would scarf them down.
So I've learned.
Except for
Okay, go
Nugget.
ahead. Oh, Nugget.
Nugget's not going
Nugget's
to
not
eat
a dog.
any
Nugget.
of that.
Nugget is a worthless animal.
She is.
She would die. Nugget
She
would
wouldn't
die.
even eat that.
She'll outlive all of us.
Yep.
The Nugget.
So I've learned a lot about y'all for this week. So I learned that we have a lot of turtle people.
Turtle lovers.
Turtle lovers.
Turtle savers.
Also,
Okay, because
Um,
what was your question? Don't leave people
sorry.
here
Okay.
hanging if they're
if you're not in the whole on our community tab here, I've been giving questions of the day. Question of the day for the first one 4 days ago. If there was a box turtle in the middle of the road and you saw it, what would you do?
Here, I can back it up.
Keep driving, turn around, and get them off the road, or yeah. So and 78% of them said they would turn around, and they left why they would and everything like that. The next day was question of the day. If you had to pick one type of drink for the rest of your life, what would it be? And we got 40% coffee, 50% tea, and then 9% Dr. Pepper. I need a random one, so that was it. The next one, 2 days ago, question of the day. If you had to pick one vehicle from these 5 choices for your daily driver, what would it be? The 2022 new Ford Bronco, no unibody though. 9% Ford F-150 King Ranch 4-wheel drive, 33%, which that one won. So we got a bunch of Ford people here. Honda minivan,
Like all of America.
I know, right? Honda minivan got 18%. 1970 station wagon got 14%, and the V8 Toyota Tundra Super Crew got 24. So it's almost Tundra people too. So
But King Ranch won.
King Ranch F-150, and we had a lady in there that bought a Raptor too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I told her she said that they got it as an anniversary gift, so I told her to talk to you.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
you
real,
could buy
Raptor.
me a
Dang
Raptor.
gum. So then
For
yesterday's
anniversary present.
question of the
It'd be very
day
nice.
was, what type of screws do you use? Flatheads, Phillips, squares, Torx, or Star Drive? Or Phillips slotted combination pan head screw?
That's actually a thing.
That's actually a thing. And y'all are a bunch of Phillips people. I don't know what's wrong with people.
Man.
So we've learned that y'all love turtles, love tea. Everybody loves the Ford trucks, and y'all screw stuff with Phillips screws. So
Ugh.
we
Maybe
got
don't
it.
do any
Phillips
wood
screws
building
are terrible.
projects.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got
I can
awesome
see
people.
no advantage to a Phillips screw. That has got to be
They're
one
not
of
even
those
cheaper.
antiquated
No, they're not even
inventions.
cheaper. No, they're not cheaper.
What is our long-term homestead goal, i.e., working towards a multi-generational? I'm guessing that's what she.
Is that their long-term goal, or are they asking us? I think they're working towards a multi-family.
Is that what you're
homestead.
saying, Connie Whitaker?
I
Is
believe.
that's your goal,
There you go.
or you're asking?
Us.
Curly Q says, "City Slickers." What can we say? Curly Q knows. Yeah, Curly Q's been watching for a while here. That's a new, and I haven't seen
a
that
new one.
avatar either. Curly Q
Curly
Stooge,
Q.
but they definitely your goal, our goal. Yeah.
Carrie wants to know, have we ever thought about doing aquaponics? No, I've seen aquaponics done on bigger levels. I think it's too labor intensive and time intensive for what I want to do at this point in my life. So we're just looking at growing simple. But I mean, we actually saw a huge aquaponics system where we got our ducks from about 2 or 3 years ago. We got a lot of white ducks. What were they? Were they Pekin ducks and
Runner ducks?
No, not runners.
No, those white ones. What were
And they were actually getting out of the aquaponics, and they had huge infrastructure invested. I mean, buildings and everything invested into aquaponics, but they were actually getting out of it. I think they were doing it as a business as well.
Yeah, I think aquaponics is viable on a smaller scale. Like if you're feeding 2 or 3 people and you want to grow your greens in aquaponics, I think it's super doable. I think if on a larger scale to feed a larger family, it's definitely challenging. It's not impossible. Jack Spirko has a lot of great stuff on aquaponics, and he does that. Dude, Mr. Solis pegged it. Banana ice cream.
Super fan.
Mr. Solis is a super fan.
He is super fan. This has been the latest trend, is banana
Yeah,
ice
banana
cream.
ice cream.
And you just take frozen bananas and you whip it up in the Vitamix, and you have banana
Yep.
ice cream.
Daggum. It's still 85 outside. That's crazy.
Yes. And I was freezing out there, so that just goes to show you. I was like,
I wasn't freezing.
it's cold. I was sitting there in the garden. I was like, it's cold. I gotta go get a shirt.
Do you purchase wild goats? No. We don't even purchase domesticated goats.
We don't. We
That's
want
a
to
funny
poke them with a
question.
10-foot
How
we-
do
stick.
you make that banana ice cream? Oh, yeah.
Frozen bananas in the Vitamix until it
Yeah. You put them
desired
in there, and then you put a little bit of milk in there.
Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna go back and
You have to turn back on your internet. Too.
okay, and we're gonna recap the rest of these
Yeah.
videos. And if I see anything that people were saying,
Yeah.
or if you guys got questions, throw us some questions. Throw them up there. Okay, so the next
the
one,
other thing is
ahead.
apparently our thing was turned off. Our
Our super chat.
yeah, apparently somehow our super chats was turned off.
Yeah, they've been turned off for like 3
Years.
years now.
oh wait,
So
I
so
got
it's-
a big thing to say.
Texas
big
Mom is a
thing.
big
Here
thing.
we go.
Drum roll,
Honey.
please.
Honey, our
Yes, dear.
Our honey is
Oh,
restocked.
Yes.
I thought you were talking to me.
You're funny.
All of our honey is restocked.
Boom.
Go over to the website. Can you
Mark
go?
Edwards.
Yeah, lots
Put
of
in
people have
the-
been. Let me do that. Hold
All
on a
right,
second.
I'm gonna
y'all.
have.
I'm gonna put
Yeah. We
honey.
have honey
we have-
now on the website, and it's pretty competitively
Yes,
priced.
it's way cheaper
Way
than what it
cheaper.
was.
So
And we have
And-
different kinds.
and
of
it's
honey.
organic
And
yeah.
we have
Yeah.
different kinds now.
Normal honey, creamed honey, and cream pecan honey.
Yes.
The honey shop.
Yes, we have
Duh.
3 different kinds.
Shop.
So go check it out. It is,
And we're going to be in a retail location.
Yep.
So that'd be kind of neat.
yeah, it's very competitively priced and local and all of that. So we were just
Yeah.
really, really excited to be able to offer that again because, and I don't know, it's gonna with the honey, it's gonna be like this is what we have in stock, and then when it's sold out, it's gonna be sold
Yep.
out, and then we're gonna have to get it again because we actually have to go and get it and then bring it back and everything. So
Yep.
it's a little bit of a logistics thing. So
But it's worth it because it's outstanding.
yes,
It's
so,
organic honey.
Yes, so
It's not this fake Chinese honey, which I didn't actually know this actually, but what they do in
oh my goodness.
was somebody saying something?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Somebody was saying, well, my bee guy was actually telling me, he was like, the cheap honey that you can buy on Amazon and everything like that, he said, be very careful with that stuff because actually they take sugar water and they just keep sugar water on these bees and make it
Where's the
into this so-called
Where's
honey.
the- where's
But
the-
it's not honey. It's actually just like nasty sugar water honey.
Where's the feed?
No clue. Maybe if you open it up, it'll pop up.
Yeah, I don't know where the feed is.
Just get them to delete. Get Heartway to delete that.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm trying to see.
I don't know where the feed is. I don't know where the feed is on my phone. Is it because it's not going to fit?
I don't know.
Go ahead and
I don't
talk.
know. Go down to the bottom, probably.
Oh,
You going
focus
here?
died. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. I apologize. Why did I? All right, it's okay. Continue. I'm trying to. If I
If
can,
you scroll down, scroll down.
just go ahead.
All right. What are people saying?
I made banana ice cream too, and make the recipe is bananas mashed up, chocolate chips, and some vanilla. That's all. Freeze it.
Huh?
Huh.
Sweet.
Cool, cool.
Nice.
Your boys want to continue homesteading in their future fams with you, near you, etc. Always wonder if we need to plan for more families kind of situation.
Yes, definitely. We're actually in the process of we have a guy that's coming and he's going to actually be thinning out all of our properties. Excuse me. And it's going to be super cool. There's going to be a video. I'm going to get the GoPros and stuff like that and I'm going to film it. We have to pick out our house sites that we're going to be building our houses. One area is kind of already cleared out for one house, and then we need 2 other ones cleared out, and just pretty much 1 acre squares on each house site. So yeah, it's gonna be super cool, very exciting. I totally like the guy. He was very excited that we had gum trees on our property, and I was like, I'm glad you're excited about us having gum trees on our property. So anyway, let's see, what else do we got
Stay
here?
awake, stay awake.
No,
What the website that we could pick it up? Oh yeah, we just posted the link on
Yeah.
there.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
yep.
Do the honey. Hello from
Alright.
Washington State.
Awesome.
Do your boys want to go? Okay. I make banana ice cream, but the recipe is bananas, mashed up chocolate chips, and some vanilla.
Yeah, we actually just ran out of chocolate chips, so
Yeah, it's good with walnuts too. You can
Yep.
add so much to it.
pecans, everything.
Yeah, so go check out our website. We just linked it there, and then you'll be able to see all the honey that is available right now. Currently, it is Texas honey. So let's see.
Somebody asked, did y'all read this
Which
question about Do your boys want
Yeah,
to continue?
yeah, I just answered that one. Yep.
Oh, here comes Buddy Boy. Oh no.
Nope, it's a little one.
It's the suntan man.
Suntan.
Hey, buddy. Hi. It's our egg collector. Hello from
I
Washington
promise you, he
State.
was out looking for eggs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So,
All right. So what did y'all talk about? Everything? What we did a lot of stuff this week.
yeah, we did do a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Well, we
so-
had the chip guy. The chip guy kept coming this week, which
Yeah.
was super exciting. He came 3 times this week, I think, and dropped off chips.
We got lots of wood chips
Lots
now.
of wood chips.
Lots of wood chips.
Yeah, I think in all I got like 7 or 8 loads this year. So it's a lot of wood chips.
Yep, and then
So-
we got done half of the siding on the shop.
Yep, I told them that. Yep, half the side. Half
We
of
got to buy the
side.
windows.
Have to
Yep.
buy the windows. James was experimenting with a swinging door that would actually
It's
swing
very
up.
cool. I'm
Very
It is
cool.
really cool.
It's very
I'm
cool.
still
Not
not
practical,
sure if it's
but it's
practical,
cool.
but it's very cool.
The
Very
door
cool.
is going to be cool no matter what. The door
Well, yeah,
already
even
looks
if it
really cool.
if it functions conventionally, it'll be very
Yes.
cool.
We get free sawdust from a local sawmill.
Nice.
Super cool.
Yeah, we got from our sawmill this week. I got a whole entire buggy load of it, and I was able to go fluff up all the chicken pens with it, and it's super awesome.
So what's going on in everybody else's gardens?
Yeah.
What are y'all planting? Because we're just kind of finishing up on
Yeah,
our planting.
We're about maxed.
We are pretty
Now we just got to keep everything watered.
maxed out.
And I'm working on I have a potential solution for our shallow well. It's not going to be cheap, but it'll cost about $6,000 or $7,000, but we can probably make our shallow well work. But I'm excited about that, but I'm not excited about spending $6,000 or $7,000 on it.
All right, let's see. We got a couple
We're
things coming in.
stateside, but live 30 miles south of Canadian border, just getting ready to be able to plant. Love your garden ideas.
Awesome.
It's nice to homeschool, then garden.
Mhm.
The banana ice cream with chocolate chips and banana, super good. So K-Max planting tomatoes, potatoes, garlics, chives, zucchini, and microgreens.
Oh, that sounds good.
All right.
That's good. We got tomatoes. We have potatoes. We don't have chives, but we have like an runner onions kind of, and then we have zucchini.
Yep. Oh, and watermelons. Lots of watermelons.
Yes, we have watermelons.
Yep. We got all types of stuff out there.
Yesterday, me and Grace planted pretty much all afternoon. We did pumpkins in the front and cantaloupe. And then in the back, we did squash, which is Seminole squash,
Yep.
and watermelon. So it's pretty cool.
And we got all sweet potatoes too.
That's in the orchards. We planted them. So
Oh, y'all planted those in the orchard.
Check Mark Edwards out. Apples, pears, plum, peaches, cherries, kiwi, grapes, and 12 different veg.
Dude, he can grow kiwi.
Yeah, I've tried so many different variety kiwi, and the male and female, and blah blah blah, and this hardy kiwi and that. Man, I have not been able to make kiwi work. I haven't been able to do really well at blueberries yet either. But what did we miss?
Yeah. There's a couple.
Someone
We
That's Mark
planted
Edwards saying.
corn, potatoes, onions, tomatoes, and several herbs. Rain country.
There we go.
How are you doing, Heidi? Good to have you on. Long time.
Yeah, for real.
No,
Why?
it's not there. It's not there.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Alrighty. Let's see.
apples, raspberries,
Yeah, man.
blackberries,
Stupid
blueberries,
fly.
peppers, tomatoes, strawberries, and some other stuff.
We had some ripe cherries on the cherry trees this year.
I know.
I don't know what happened. They were doing really well, and then some kind of blight kind of hit them slightly, and it just made some of the branches wither up. So I'm just
Yeah, it was very interesting.
kind of curious. That kind of stuff always happens.
The mulberry trees are doing outstanding this year.
Yes, yeah.
The
mulberries
apple
would be
trees
great.
actually have apples this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything
We
has
got a
fruit
lot
on it.
going on. Heidi, I've been watching, like, binge watching your channel. I keep joking with Texas Dad saying that he needs to take me up to Washington State and just drop me off for, like, an intense Heidi, like,
Dude.
internship or something. I just want to learn, like, all of your things. So I think I'm going to be drying a lot more, dehydrating a lot more stuff this year. You, like, totally have blown my mind and inspired me to, like, I have not been dehydrating as much as I need to.
Pacific Northwest would love your mulberry trees. We need to send you up a mulberry tree. Sure. We're gonna send up Raiden Country a mulberry tree. There you go.
Which mulberry tree, Texas Dad? Because he hoards mulberry trees, y'all, like he does figs. So what type of mulberry tree?
It's an unknown mulberry, but it's very good mulberry. How's that?
So
Your
Mark
best.
Edwards just said, "How is James' truck coming on? Have you got your license yet, James?" You can answer that.
My truck's doing good. I got it all fixed up mainly. It still runs a little lean, but doesn't stall anymore because it's summertime. It's been running fine. We changed oil. We did the seafoam treatment.
Twice.
And then we just
And
need
an
to-
intake seafoam treat. And an oil. We actually put it in the oil, too.
Yep.
We all seem to be out of focus.
Yeah. I don't know why. It shouldn't be out of focus. We should be.
Our bandwidth is really good.
But yeah, so the truck's been doing really good. We kind of learned the one thing though: the truck loves running in the heat. It loves the heat, but when it's cold or outside, it hates it.
it
doesn't help that the previous 2 or 3 owners that used to own it, just tried to see if they could destroy it. So they never changed the oil and abused it to death. So we've been just trying to backpedal and trying to fix it all up. But
It's pretty much 100% now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all good to go inside and out.
Yeah. How old do you need to be to get your driver's license?
Learner's permit 15,
15.
and then driver's license
16.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
can
so I already
drive
got mine.
Yeah, you could drive.
Whoa, we just sold some creamed honey. You like that?
Oh, sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes,
awesome.
we're going to be putting a lot more information on the website. I want to update all of the honey information that's on there because this local honey source that we're using right now
outstanding.
is outstanding. And I just want to be able to give you guys all the best info on that honey that you're buying.
We got to get Dutch in on that too. She's like, we need to do in the collaboration like back in the day on how to open a can or how to start a fire.
Dude. Yeah.
Scary.
She's in on all that, all the inner stuff.
That's all the old. Now you're
That's
going
way back in the day.
That's the
Oh
Wayback
my.
Machine.
Okay, so let's go to our next video. We did a 2022 Prepper Container Garden tour
Yep.
of the Prepper Container Garden that I got going on out there. And I told you guys,
Crazy.
I just got 12 more containers. They were like $2 each for the 18-gallon totes. So I got 12 more. I'm putting grow bags in them, and I'm just filling them up with a few inches of water on the bottom. It depends on where you're at, but down here, a few inches of water works because it's so hot. And that is like a self-watering system, and it's been working out really, really well.
I know.
But you can just plant right in the containers, and you could skip the grow bag if you had, a way to water and that kind of thing. So, so I've been loving that, like super duper loving it. I've just been enjoying the garden like never before.
Yeah.
I think we all have, really. We all
Yeah,
go out there and
it's been really cool.
in the garden a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the white weed guard, it makes it much cooler out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have to, what do we got to do?
And we have somebody talking
got
about the
to,
prepper garden. We have someone sending us a big thing of seeds for survival gardening.
You have that?
So be tuned back in because as soon as I get them, it's going to be soon here, I'm going to be taking you out there, showing you the seeds that are going to be included in that kit. And then I'm going to be planting a lot of stuff. I'm thinking about doing like
I feel like Joe Biden.
a tea garden / medicinal garden. So I'm going to be taking a big large kiddie pool and dedicating that. Like I have one big kiddie pool dedicated to herbs. I'm going to be taking another one and doing medicinal / teas. And then that's where Heidi comes back in. I'm going to be doing some dehydrating.
Antonia.
And I really appreciated Heidi's. If you haven't, if you haven't checked out Heidi's channel, you should really go check it out. I'm sure most of you already have, but she has some really awesome videos, just a wealth of knowledge over there on so many different things. And when it comes to dehydrating, she has some really excellent videos on dehydrators versus
Turd.
freeze dryers.
Got him.
And
You like that one? That one's
How do you like that flash water? It's real life, y'all. This ain't Pinterest. Yo, this ain't Pinterest, y'all. Say no Pinterest fly swatter. That's how you know they're dead. That's how you kill them, right? And this is for that wascally fly that always flies in that zigzag pattern. You get that little extra piece
We
there.
should patent that. Sell it.
Oh my
Jonathan.
Ouch is right, Heidi.
Ouch.
living with all these boys. I've always wanted to try herbs.
Somebody asked. Dolores Miller says she wanted a Mayberry. I'm assuming she meant mulberry. Would it grow in southeast Georgia? Well, of course it would grow in southeast Georgia.
Mulberries.
I have a Valdosta mulberry tree. That's from Valdosta, Georgia.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go. They have mulberry trees named after cities in Georgia.
Okay, so let's go to the next video. An attack on our food system. And that was where we sat down and we did a talk on all of the things.
The World Economic Forum.
Yes, and the word that we don't speak of.
No.
Yes.
The BF.
The BF.
So we talked about the BF and how that's affecting
that word
backyard,
will be memory hold next year or something like that.
Backyard poultry and how all that stuff is really, really being affected. And we saw that even this week, right? Wasn't it in Maryland that they made it illegal to buy or sell birds and all of
two onions or two wild onions Homestead. They're in Maryland, and she keeps posting stuff about what Maryland's doing, y'all.
And there's several different states doing it, right? It's not just Maryland. It's just these different states that have banned your freedom to own a chicken, which is kind of crazy.
Stupid.
So it's just kind of where we're at. But this is what I say. I wanted to... I really, really, really wanted to support some of these hatcheries that have really taken a hit this year. And hey, I'm not like all, I'm not blind to hatcheries and all that kind of stuff, right? There's ugly sides to hatcheries, every one of them, right? But there's a lot of family-owned businesses. There's a lot of family-owned hatcheries, and they took a huge hit this year because of all this shenanigans. And I just encourage everybody, if you can, to just place an order with a family-owned hatchery. Just give them a little love and support and order some birds. And, don't be afraid. Trust the Lord. Pray over your birds. And it's just going to be okay. And so that being said, that's what we did. Every year, it seems like we place a small order with Ideal Hatchery. And this isn't like a paid sponsorship or anything.
We have no paid sponsorship.
There's no paid sponsorship. But I love them. You can order just a few chicks from them. You don't have to order like 100 chicks or anything crazy. You can just order a few. And they're right here in Texas, family owned since like 1930 something or whatever. Just same generational business. And I've always made out great with Ideal Hatchery. I use them even when we lived up north. I always ordered from Ideal, and they're wonderful. They are wonderful people, and they stand behind their birds. So we ordered some pullets. They're going to be coming in, I think, on like the 18th or the 20th, and I think they hatch on the 18th. So but they're only coming from a few hours away. So, and they are on the endangered list.
Oh, good.
And so I'm really
Beautiful.
Perfect place for them to be. Death Acres.
I'm
Death
excited.
Acres.
I'm really excited. This is a breed. Now we've had like I don't even know how many chicken breeds that would be fun, a fun video to do how many chicken breeds we've had, and then have you guys ask questions about the different breeds because we've had a ton since he's been a baby. But this is a breed we have never had before. I was looking at a good dual purpose heritage homestead breed that would be good for meat and good for eggs and do all the things that we want to do to improve our flock here. And so this breed came up, and I was like, you know, I've kind of always been intrigued by them. I think I'm just gonna do it. So I did some more research around it, and I was just like, oh, the more I read, the more excited I get about this breed. So stay tuned because we're gonna be having a video coming up on that, on what breed we chose to add to the flock and all that. So that's cool.
Mark said, did you decide whether to do grapes this season? And I just got 2 absolutely beautiful blueberry grapes vines sent to me from
Sounds awesome.
Charles Malky at Ivy Organics.
Oh man.
And I've done
Blueberry grapes. Why does that sound so good?
so many I've tried grapes so many times, and I have a really good friend that has a local garden club who is
Grumpy's.
Yeah, Grumpy. He is a great connoisseur guy, and I do not want to kill this thing.
No, because they're beautiful.
And I want to give it to Grumpy, because the other thing about, I don't know how easy it is to naturally trellis grapes without doing it like the right way. If there is a, you know, I've never seen anybody just willy-nilly grow grapes.
No.
And
No.
You gotta be into it,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta be into it.
yeah, and I've killed so many. It's kind of like, and I love, just like I love grapes, I love blueberries,
We
but I've kind of
planted grapes all across the front, the whole front fence line, because it's cattle panel, and they all died.
And I used local cultivars that were, that were supposed to be super awesome for our area. I bought them from the Master Gardeners Extension up, you know.
And I think it just goes back to what we were talking about in one of the videos, was that you find the things that really work on your homestead and you grow those things, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to grow everything. And if like apples aren't working out for you and it's just too time intensive and it's just not working out, that's okay. You don't have to grow apples, grow figs. Like a friend of ours down here, he said, well, remember when we went and we toured his homestead early on when we had just moved here, he invited us over.
Which one?
And he said, I found out that 2 things worked really good on his homestead: figs, and I think it was blackberries. And he said, so you know what I do? I grow a lot of figs and blackberries. That's what I do. That's what I mostly grow because that's what grows here and that's what's happy to grow
Yeah,
here.
in his area.
So rather than keep fighting against nature and trying to make something work that just doesn't want to work, you just grow what works, what wants to grow. Yeah. And that just makes sense. I mean, unless you want to tinker and like you really enjoy tinkering, you know, that's
Different story.
That's a different
Yeah, and I
story.
love doing all that stuff. But Lone Star said he ordered 9 to add to his flock, but the post office called and said they were all dead and smelling. Oh,
Ooh.
that's rough.
Iris. Now, Iris, did you say you were 9 or 10 years old?
No, that was Red Oaks. That Red Oak said that they're.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Iris said she wants to start making non-dairy milk. Iris, I'm telling you what, that milk machine that we have,
Meomat.
the Meomat,
It's the bomb.
go back to our last video and
Yeah,
you'll
should be
find
linked.
it. It's like right at the top. It says Meomat. It's a lot cheaper than the Almond Cow, and I
It's
like
very
it.
high quality.
Yeah, and with our code, I think you get $15 off or something.
Yep.
Yes, so use the code so you can
And
get
it's
a discount.
very high quality. So because we've always had an Almond Cow,
Yep.
and we found the Meomat, and
And we're going to be doing a video.
we're going to be doing the Almond Cow Meomat face-off
Yeah.
video.
Me and you.
Me and Mom.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Sorry, next
Monday's video.
It's
we're
going to be
doing
the
a face-off.
Meomat Almond
get
cow,
you get
beat
the
down.
almond
No,
cow.
I don't want the
You
almond
get the
cow.
almond cow.
I like to win.
The Mew Mat's prettier too than the almond
It
cow.
actually is. It has like cursive on it. What we got? What we got?
All right.
Okay, well done.
So anyway, yeah, that's I wanted to.
Let's see, Rain Country just planted her grapes and they do good.
Yeah.
You know, but and the other thing is there's a lot of you're in Rain Country, so I think that has
Rain Country.
Yes, my dad grew a lot of grapes up north, but he was very methodical, which you are too, about taking care of all your
Yeah.
fruit.
I wanna
You're
see the door.
He's super intensive.
Me too. I want to see the door.
Is it a transform?
It's a transformer cow.
It's in a transformer car. Yeah, just grow what works. When you
Yeah.
find the thing, you're gonna have to,
Don't fight
you're
climate
gonna have
change.
to figure out.
I want to
what
grow
that
mangoes and
Oh my
Suriname
goodness.
cherries and all that stuff.
Sure, and we can have fun with that kind of stuff. When we
Once
get the
get
greenhouse.
greenhouse.
Yes, when we
Is
get
that
the
like the
greenhouse
most
out,
thing
we
we
can
say?
tinker
No.
a little and have fun with that.
Keep
But
saying
for
that.
our bulk food, for our family, when we're talking about survival garden and all that, I
Survival
want to grow stuff in bulk that just
Potatoes.
works.
Yep.
Like I know we can grow figs. We can grow a lot of figs.
Mulberries.
Mulberries. We can grow a lot of mulberries. So if some things like our raspberries,
We have banana plants.
like barely nothing.
Supposedly we can grow bananas. I haven't had it happen yet. Once
we've
again,
had them.
we'll be
We've
able to
had them
translate
get about
Translate
10 feet tall,
Mm-hmm.
and then by that time it gets cold again, and then they freeze.
Yeah. But the greenhouse is going to change some things
The greenhouse will change some stuff. so-
Whenever it's
I know. We
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
on
yeah.
saying.
too. But it's okay.
It's not like we're just like sitting around.
Oh my goodness, these kids get like barely any downtime at all. Like barely any downtime at all.
Can't wait for the video. We're gonna have to do it tonight.
Yeah, we're going to do the face off.
Oh yeah.
Kinda. I'll let you go.
seen
Waters.
the Chosen. We've seen parts of the Chosen.
Yeah, we have seen. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
I'll
think
pass.
everyone is going to need a greenhouse. Yeah, I agree with you, Rain Country. You know, when you watch that Homestead Rescue show, and if you
That's a
haven't,
cool show.
if you have
That's a
not
cool show.
seen Homestead Rescue, look it up. It's on
That's
Amazon
Marty,
Prime.
right? Marty Rainey.
I don't know what else.
We
it's
actually
on.
met that guy in
And
person.
I've talked to Marty Rainey a couple times on the phone, which what a authentic,
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He gave you his
Yeah.
phone number.
Yeah, what a.
Yep.
I mean, he's the real deal.
Like salt of the
And,
earth guy.
And
like,
they always set up. They set up a chicken coop
Yep.
when they go to a homestead. They set up chicken.
it's on
coop.
Amazon Prime too.
They set up water. Make
Look
sure you
it
have
up.
water.
Binge watch that. It's awesome.
And a greenhouse. You have to have, a garden area too, but a greenhouse because
Yep.
that's how you're gonna have food all year round is a greenhouse.
So my strategy with Marty was to see if when we bought Legacy,
Yeah.
if they would come down and help us rehab Legacy.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't come down and help you guys because you don't need any help. So,
Dang it.
bummer.
That's true, yeah. We have a greenhouse, Antonia. We bought a greenhouse. We just have to get it installed.
From Bootstrap Farmer.
But
in
he did
Paris,
say
Texas.
though, if we come up with any good TV show like ideas,
Yes.
we can, send it to him. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch.
Oh yeah, Homestead Rescue. Is
Awesome.
great.
And there's
Super
like
cool.
a bunch of seasons.
And it's family friendly, which is super
Yeah.
cool.
And you
There's no
pick up,
cursing.
they do every
Yep.
homestead different.
Different, and it's awesome.
It's really neat, and they help
Yeah.
a lot of people. It's
Yeah.
really cool. Great family show.
Yeah.
Like super awesome family content. Homestead Rescue.
Yep, it's on Prime.
We've watched it a lot of times. Lone Star.
girl.
He ordered 9 chicks to add to his
Yeah,
flock.
remember?
Yeah,
I
we
just
already
read that.
Oh,
just
you
read
did?
that.
I'm
Mama.
sorry.
Here's Miss Butterfly.
Let's see.
She's in a pretty new dress. How mama go.
Oh.
See here.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lone Star. Well, if they're from Ideal Hatchery, they're very good, and I'm sure they will refund you and make it right.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Oh yeah, we love Homestead Rescue.
I've had lots of planting failures.
That's what I said.
Random trees just die. Somebody had mentioned that the
That's great.
Goji's cuttings that they got aren't rooting, and it's the same thing. Like sometimes everything works, and sometimes nothing works.
When we were pruning the mulberry tree, I cut up all the branches. I stuck them all in the ground, and I got like a 90% success rate. Just stuck them in the ground. I was like,
Over winter and the whole nine.
over the winter and everything. And I was just like, whatever, just jab them in the ground.
With mulberries
Like,
and
whatever.
figs, I mean, as long as you're not getting into like the negatives,
You're
and
fine.
if you heavy mulch it, you got a pretty decent success rate.
An elderberry.
That was
Elderberry. Oh my
Freedom Foods Farm. Go check him out. Awesome guy. Just starting. He lives like
Got the longhorns.
yeah. He's literally our neighbor. And we sent him some cuttings, and they're doing outstanding for him. So he said his
all of
goji berries were already having flowers on them and everything. So go check him out as well.
So do you have any updates on the longhorn?
Updates on the longhorn. Everybody's looking very good, and I'm very excited about that. The grass over there is coming up very good. I want to talk about this. Okay, we were watching David the Good. Go check out David the Good. Awesome guy, family friendly, just overall great.
Yes.
Dad's gonna leave the link or something.
Yeah.
We
David the
watched-
Good, awesome guy. Literally, go check him out. Hilarious. Survival gardening with David the Good. Go check him out. I was watching his video on the hay. He actually answered a question that I had kind of just rolling around in my head, right? I rolled out like 20 bales or so of hay. I was rolling them out, thinking I was doing a good job, rolling them out, for fertilizer and stuff like that and reseeding.
Yeah.
And the spring came and everything like that, and just right where I rolled out the bales of hay, just burnt to a crisp.
Why?
Everything else is fine. It's lush and green. But
Really?
where I rolled out those bales, burnt to a crisp,
What
right?
happened?
And
You're freaking me out. I
and
didn't
what
know
else?
this.
What else came up in the wake of where it's all burnt? Weeds, like loads of weeds.
No.
I found out.
Got sprayed.
Graze on, yeah, graze on and Roundup and all the garbage chemicals, and so I'm no longer going to be. And this was last year's round bales, and that happened last year.
That wasn't this year.
No,
This year's hay.
not this year's hay. This year's hay was way higher quality.
Yeah.
I don't know. This guy sprayed it with different stuff because it's not having the same
the
effect.
bales that you rolled out this year have been good, right?
They've been good, but I'm talking about this
Good.
fall.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah.
bad. They were killing everything. And I was like, that stinks because it just sets the grass back that much more. So I'm definitely going to have to talk to these guys before I buy hay from them because, man, this stuff is devastating, especially the chemicals that are just in the ground. And goat weeds, if you don't have goat weeds, it's annoying. Texas people will understand. Or any type of weeds will come up
Goat
when
weeds are horrible.
when the grass is thin
Yeah.
or kind of dead. So just weeds will shoot up. So
Yeah.
kind of stinks. I didn't do the whole entire pasture. Only a couple spots,
And you
and I
can-
stopped when I started seeing it.
You can
so
correct it though, because
Yeah.
now that you've rolled out the good hay,
yeah, I've rolled out lots
you
of good
can
hay.
roll out good hay
Yeah,
over that.
and
correct.
it'll eventually correct. At least
Yeah.
it wasn't too many spots that
you
I did it
just-
on.
Yeah, you just
But
don't know.
yeah, so definitely.
And we do have to get more hay and stock up again. It's May.
It's May. It's when they cut hay. Time to buy hay.
Yep.
in May.
I think it makes sense to buy it early this year because we could have a dry year.
Lots of people try to keep a closed system now.
So what were some other topics? Do you remember when we talked about an attack on our food system this week?
Yes.
Do you remember some other
Well, it's
things
about
we
all
kinda
the
hit?
different food facilities that were accidentally burning to the ground or got hit
Yes.
by airplanes and all kinds of I mean,
Cool
it's
trick.
like 40 or 50 in a 3-month period.
3 or
it's
4 months.
Way beyond coincidental.
Terrorist attack.
From the beginning of the year now, it's been like 1 or 2 a week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
There's another fly right there.
Okay,
Here we
stop.
go.
Stop it with
No,
the
just
flies.
kill it. We're killing it.
Stop it.
I don't want
Watch
it.
out.
There's another one on the table. Get it.
Where?
It's fly
No,
season, y'all.
You're going to.
No, you're fine.
Got him.
Got him.
Okay.
There you go. Up.
Okay.
He's right here.
So yeah, we were talking about.
Do
Oh,
it.
you're gonna knock it over.
No, stop.
You
Please.
got him. Good
Nope,
job.
No.
So annoying. Oh.
Dead.
Okay,
He's good.
we're good.
We're gonna start selling these on our website.
Oh
This
my.
is a very,
They
this is a
work.
very
They
effective
work.
fly swatter.
I think they see it and they're like, Psh, that can't get me.
Is
And
that
then
what you
whack.
say to the fly? Let's go, Brandon. Before you
Yeah, you're like,
fly.
let's go,
Smack
Brandon.
it, Brandon.
That's funny. That guy's got some Texas humor right there.
That's a good one.
So, yeah, so there was like, what, 20 some facilities? We linked it in that
Oh,
video
man.
that have burnt to the ground, major
crazy.
food facilities. So that might all be part of their promise for all of us to feel the crunch
It's all.
and the food shortages.
They're very good at keeping their promises.
Yes. So okay. So next up, we did building a 1-year pantry,
Yep.
and we talked about getting more containers.
Yep.
Guys, you gotta have containers to store your stuff in, and you have to be set up for rotation. So once you get all of those dry bulk goods in your pantry, right? Because we're all building pantries and doing that thing. Then you have to be able to rotate that stuff out. So this week I actually ordered 6 really nice half-gallon. They were like these wide, fat half-gallon jars,
Stop by the gate. Are those?
and
I know. We want people to steal them.
they arrived crushed to pieces. Like,
Oh,
I
sorry.
was so excited. There were 6 of them, so I was like, sweet. I'm gonna do oats. I'm gonna do rice. I'm gonna have them all in my kitchen.
You didn't open
These
the box.
guys-
There could be a couple good in there.
It was like jingling glass.
it was
I'm not even
definitely
opening
Were
it.
they
It sounds
were
so
they
bad.
normal quart jars?
They're half gallons.
Oh,
but
they're
like
half
these
gallons. Oh, never mind.
Wait a second. That box
wide-
isn't that
No.
big.
They're a different
they wide?
size.
Really?
Half gallon. They're
Really?
really cool like this.
Because I actually
and
saw
they were cheap.
well quart jars.
Good night,
I saw-
Harvey Farms. Thanks for hanging out.
Night. At Tractor Supply on the top shelf, like way onto the right side, I actually saw like a stockpile of quart jars.
Wide mouth.
Mm-hmm. Wide mouths.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any more
You don't
quart
need-
jars.
No, we're good.
I
can
thought you
honestly
ordered normal
say
ones.
I do not need any more quart jars. I am full to the brim with quart jars. Yeah. So anyway, we were talking about that.
Yep.
Yeah. And so getting that in rotation. And then I know there were some people that were saying like, yeah,
Yeah.
you can go.
Don't get dirty though.
So
Don't get dirty.
some people were
That's a good
saying
one.
you can't, like, dry bulk stuff isn't sustainable because you always have to buy it.
Yeah.
So really, we should just be more focusing on things we can forage and hunt for and things like that.
Yeah.
Yes, of
This is
course.
very true.
I mean, we should have those skills too, and
Yes.
yeah, we can live on like
Is that why Brother Mike texted me the
Hogs.
Texas foraging website?
I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with getting dry goods, right? Like the pioneers, when they went out west, they stocked up on dry goods. We all know that you're going to run out of sugar and you're going to run out of flour, but it's nice to have sugar and flour for a little while, right? So I don't have any guilt at all about stockpiling up our pantry and having it ready and building up towards a year's supply.
Yeah.
I don't have any guilt over that. I think that makes
It's
sense.
good because it's like a 1-year cushion, you know, that you're building up. So,
We have somebody on from Russia.
dude, awesome. That's awesome.
And we don't buy into this whole
No.
Russian Ukrainian.
No, it's all garbage.
yeah,
That whole thing is garbage.
Globe show deal.
Yeah.
So
So
that's not us. We
are very sorry
yeah,
for what they're
apologize.
doing.
We apologize for our government.
Yeah, they're dumb.
They like to manipulate.
They
people.
love to
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, so this was the next video. You talked about classic Texas boys, blood, sweat, and hard work.
Yep.
Off-grid shop build, and I think you touched on that a little bit.
Yeah.
You were getting the siding done this
Yep,
week.
getting the siding done. And it was just, that was our first ever barbed wire fence that we did. And that went very, very well.
Which is good because why? You have a lot.
We got a lot of barbed wire fence to lay. Yeah, we have to finish up barbed wiring this property here, and then we got 20 more acres to do, so it's a lot.
Yep.
We got a lot to do. The next one was, well, whatever. It's another food one.
Well,
I want to talk about the battle box. The battle
Go
box
ahead, talk
video
about the battle box.
did outstanding. It got almost
Yeah.
4,500 views,
that's so exciting.
which is so awesome because our last one it got like 1,000 views. And it's not about the views, but I'm just excited that people watched it.
Yeah.
And that, because I want these companies that send us like super cool stuff like that for people to actually see them and everything like that. So I was very excited.
It's good for like kids to get
Yeah.
these skills
Yeah.
and get
Yeah.
excited about this. And that's a battle box is something that
yeah.
anybody can do.
I believe the next battle box is going to have a fillet kit in it.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, and their battle box is going to start sending the boys out a battle box every month.
Yeah,
So
every
it'll be
month.
cool.
So it'll be cool.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got Container Survival Garden.
Okay, but
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I did the
Go ahead.
sit down, the simplified household inventory, and prepping made easy, and I did it on the whiteboard, and I think you guys really liked that.
Yes.
There was a bunch of people who commented and responded to it, so I'm probably going to be doing another one coming out talking about like a simplified garden and just kind of giving all of the different rundown and breakdown on
You should say.
planting.
Yeah, battle box definitely ships to Canada.
Uh,
Mark wants to
yep.
know, you got many calves on the way this season?
We have 2 that touch the ground,
And there should be
and there should be 2
two
more.
more, right? Yeah, yeah.
The one is 100% pregnant. Like
Okay, that's what I thought.
100% pregnant. Like she should be giving birth literally. She's close to any day now, pretty much. Literally, like she should give birth this week. Her milk's coming on and everything, and I'm very excited. Because she has brindle all over her and everything. So
And the
Going to Purd.
Purdy.
2 babies that we have so far are little
steers,
right. Well, they're not steered
No,
yet.
sorry.
but That's what they are.
bulls. They're baby bulls.
They're baby bulls, and so that's good.
Yeah,
so,
and I actually learned something from my neighbor, my Longhorn neighbor too. I was like, yeah, we just cowboyed and went and steered some calves. He's like, since with Longhorns, the bigger they get, the more difficult it is to deal with them because they're horns and everything. So that's why we send them off to the butcher if we are going to butcher them. Send them off to the butcher younger, more tender meat and everything like that. He said that he actually doesn't even castrate his bulls. He hasn't actually found any difference in castrating them or not castrating them. He said actually, in his opinion, the non-castrated bulls actually put on more weight. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's what he's saying. So I'm like, dude, let's
Favorite
work for me.
words.
Hey.
Yeah, sure.
So we have two calves from our land, and I think they're going to be our butcher calves. So super exciting, super awesome.
yeah, they're beautiful little
Yeah.
babies. So, and then Lord willing, we'll have 2 more, and if they're mamas, little girls, then we'll be keeping them and adding them to the herd. And speaking of adding to the herd, we did have an adventure that we did not get on video.
Which
but
one?
it was pretty
The donk.
epic. And
donkey?
Yes, we have a little donkey over at the ranch now.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah,
And-
thanks.
Steve, I know you're watching this, Steve.
Steve's watching.
We have a good
Thanks, buddy.
we have a good friend, Steve, and he gifted us the cutest,
Yeah, thanks,
so
buddy.
nice.
cutest, most
So great.
stubborn little donkey you ever wanted to meet. So Grace named her Coco, and she's really cute. And
She is cute.
That's all you can
think
say.
She's good now that where she's going to be for the rest of her life.
Rest of her
she's
life.
what, like 3 or 4
Yeah,
years
she's
old?
not
She's a small little
300 or
thing.
400.
Yeah.
She comes up to us and everything now.
Does she?
Yep.
Aw.
Yeah.
So she's-
How can I get one of your mulberry trees? So
This fall.
yes, we're growing some trees right now.
Everything is doing outstanding. Since we moved the ducks and everything off of the back, what would that be? That's our north food forest? Is that our north? No, south. Nope. Is that south?
South.
South. Our south.
Oh, I'm sorry.
North.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's north because the wind blows. Yeah. So since we moved the ducks off the north food forest to the west food forest, we moved them over to the west food forest. Everything back there is exploding, which I'm very excited because literally, quite literally, with the food forest in the box, we like barely had enough
Barely.
to do it. Like, barely.
Like,
It was
super
like
barely.
an act of God that we were able to do it, because it was like a couple extra more and we would have had to like cancel them or something, because, and we had so many more people, dude, like probably 20, 30 more people contact us for it.
We
And
were
we're like,
lights out
way
too.
more than
no,
that. Probably
like we
100
were
more
like,
people.
yeah, probably over, because
Yeah.
Three Rivers Homestead, awesome channel, go check them out. She shouted us out and we sent her one,
100
and
yeah.
she did it. I'm kind of glad that she did it a little too late, because yeah, we had so many people come over and they're like, where's your food forest in box? And we're like, it's out, stop. So anyway, but all that to say, everything is coming back even stronger. So
We're going to be growing moringa trees, so we will have moringa trees to sell eventually. I tried to overwinter a moringa. If it gets large enough, you can overwinter it. Survival gardening with David the Good, he talks about it. You cut it down, and then you heavy mulch the bottom. The ducks or the chickens scattered all the mulch, killed
Yeah.
the tree. So that's the
But I planted moringas in
Texas
my
mom
planted
planted moringas. Tell them why you plant moringas in your survival garden.
I thought I was planting roselle.
Yeah, they look. Moringa seeds and roselle look so similar.
So I planted.
We are not a how-to channel, y'all.
No.
Okay.
I planted a whole bunch of them out there, right where I would want roselle plants to be, and
I'm gonna.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna up pot them, because a moringa does this super gigantic taproot that literally looks like a gigantic carrot. So.
They're in the corners of the garden.
So-
but yeah.
the
And a moringa tree will go really tall too.
The Russian guy on here said, do you like Levi's jeans? I saw you wearing a red denim jacket.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wasn't wearing a red denim jacket, but I did try out jeans and stuff. That jean video actually got a lot of views, and I was actually very excited about that, because a lot of people liked it, and
We are the Texas boys. We live in Texas, so
Oh,
hence
yeah.
the name.
Yeah.
hence the name. Yep.
Probably wouldn't have
So
called that.
anyway, yeah, I don't actually like Levi's jeans. I've actually tried several different pairs of Levi's jeans, and they're very women-like, so I don't like them. And I've actually went back to
Don't say it and ruin it, because I want you to make another jean video.
well, they already know because
Oh,
of the video.
sorry.
Wranglers, and I actually started wearing Wrangler retros, and they are very nice. I like them.
What kind of sugar do y'all make your tea or put into your coffee?
Well, we don't make sugar.
I don't
She
put
meant use.
I don't put anything in
use.
my
Use.
coffee.
Sorry.
But
okay.
we have raw sugar. We buy raw sugar, and then of course we have honey. We have
Yeah.
lots of honey,
Yeesh.
lots and lots and lots of honey. So if I was gonna put something in my tea or coffee, I would. Put
Yeah, I normally
honey.
put honey in there. It
See,
tastes
Pennsylvania
pretty good.
moms talking about how they're killing off all the birds.
What?
They're
That doesn't
saying we have
surprise me.
avian flu here, and they've killed almost 4 million eggs
Dumb.
and meat chickens
Dumb.
in our county.
Dumb.
Do you think this is really being spread from waterfowl?
No.
One, Gil Bates, not to be confused with Bill Gates,
Lizard baits.
has been graciously funding bird flu research since 2006, and he's
Really?
pumped several million dollars into it. And what do you know? So yeah, this is absolutely man-made. Most of it's propaganda, though.
It's
they want
lot of propaganda.
They want to
Is there
dirtyify
yeah.
animals.
Is
you know?
bird flu a thing? Yes, but not on that big of a scale. It's now. It happens.
They want it to be when
They
they get
do.
done. When they get done
yeah.
monkeying with
They're
it in
gonna
their test
keep-
tubes.
It's just like
They're gonna put
the
it out
last thing that they've monkeyed with, right?
I wonder what.
So, I mean, could they have figured out a way for wild birds to spread this or blame it on wild birds, or are they spraying it? I mean, who knows?
Duluth.
We're not saying that it's non-existent.
Yeah. No.
But we're just saying that it's definitely
it's yeah.
it's something that they've been toying with.
They're
for
doing
a
it
long
to
time.
make food shortages. That's why they're doing it, and that's why they're burning all of the stinking food packing places and shipping places too. Duluth, yes, I've heard about the Duluth jeans, and I actually want to try them out as well. You guys make beeswax. No, the bees make the beeswax. And the beeswax, I actually learned this from the bee guy because I was like, I want to buy beeswax from you. And he's like, that's actually the most prized thing that the bees make, actually, because the bees actually have to have their whole entire hive pretty much stored up, ready to go for winter. And they have to have the nectar actually be in their bellies for literally 3 days before they can start making wax. So when they're just gathering nectar and everything like that to make it into honey, it doesn't stay in them that long. So they have to have a lot.
Tell him to go get his furry chaps.
Was it
Carlos
furry chaps?
wants to know how Buddy's hide's going.
Oh, dude, awesome.
He's almost used all of the hide.
He's
up.
used, yeah.
That's what
I
he told
actually
me.
want him to make me
He's
for my.
made
Good
so
night,
many
Mark.
things.
Oh, Mark Edwards.
Mark, if I don't know where Buddy's at, but if he's around, he's gonna bring out his leather creations if you have a minute. Because I know you gave him that apron.
It might
Yeah,
be
yeah.
late where Mark's.
Oh,
It's
dude.
definitely late where
Woo!
Mark is. Let's see, what time is it? It's 7 plus 6, right?
You
So yeah, so it's like 1 o'clock, I
You
think,
can
for
go
Mark.
to bed, Mark. You can watch.
You
his
can watch
stuff.
the replay, Mark.
Yeah.
We're at the 70-minute mark, so.
Yeah, the hides are coming out really good. Like that.
He's going to get them.
Oh, he's going.
Okay, here you
okay.
go. You're gonna get to see Buddy's creations.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they can't plan anything until after May 12th.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
That's funny. That's how, when we were up north. That's when you planted. Was like after
Yep.
Mother's Day was when you could plant. So it's funny because down here you better have everything like ready to go
By
in
like
February,
yeah, February.
because by June you're harvesting, you're done. I mean, you're pretty much the only thing that's making it through June, July, and August is like sweet potatoes, okra, hopefully my corn. There's just a few things.
Well, and
planted
hopefully,
okra?
if I get my
No, I didn't plant.
if I get my
Oh,
our
oh,
shallow well
sorry.
set up with the tank and all that stuff, I had another idea about
Gardner Scott.
our pond, but do we watch Gardner Scott? We do not.
Nope. Buddy should learn the Turkish way of tanning hide with,
bird
bird
poo.
poo.
No.
Buddy would love that.
No,
Texas
please.
mom would not.
No, no. He's already done brain tanning. No, I'm very happy to buy Buddy the tanning lotion that he needs, tanning solution. He knows how to do it. He's got the skills. He absolutely knows how to do it with brain tanning, but
Mark's gonna watch the rest of the
Awesome.
I don't really want to mess him with bird poo.
No.
Hi there.
No, but it's
We're
very
planning on
involved,
Valentine's
definitely,
Day.
watching Buddy do all of those
Jeremiah
type of things.
Overstreet, thanks for watching, buddy.
Here he comes.
We have a lot of Overstreets. Oh yeah, here you go, y'all. These are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, buddy, show them what's up.
hold on, let's turn
All
it
right,
around
let's-
here.
I don't know. If it's,
This is the Buddy Fashion Show.
This is the Buddy fashion show.
So
Let's
there's
if they can see
Buddy's fuzzy chaps here.
there you go. Turn around. There you go. So then they can see kind of how they
Yeah.
they are.
Turn around and you can see your straps that you put on them. Yeah, I put leather straps.
Here you go. I'll turn the camera around. There you go.
Leather straps on the back.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's see the let's turn around so I can see it. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then you got your knife there too.
Buddy's creations right there.
Sweet. And it's like
They're winter chaps, Joe.
they're definitely winter
They're
chaps.
definitely not for the Texas heat.
Texas heat, yeah.
They're for the hard winners who get here.
Yeah, hard winters. The cold.
Everybody's saying good work, Buddy.
Good job, buddy.
Is it kind of crooked?
Yeah, it's because the boxes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is that-
Yeah, he really has
Buddy,
skills
yeah,
with
Buddy loves anything leather. He loves processing animals. It's unbelievable.
and his stitching is like
Very nice.
Yeah, it's
like
very
you would think
good.
it was machine done the way
Yeah.
that he stitches it. It's like wow. I mean, I don't think I could stitch that straight.
He just loves all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so he's made, I don't even remember, he's made a bag, he's got like this
Yep,
satchel
leather-
thing
leather
that he made
Yeah,
with
he's got a
big
satchel.
strap.
Yep.
And the buckle is coming in for that this week, so it's gonna have this cool
Well,
flap with
that's
the buckle.
leather. You know that's
Yeah.
that's a Angus hide.
That's an Angus hide. That's fur on. He tried fur off and he accidentally left it in the water for
Too long.
little too long.
Yeah.
So he was only able to get a couple pieces of real full-on leather.
Right.
Yes, he is
So-
using neat's foot oil.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he left it. He left the hide. He left the. He took the fur off, but he left it submerged too long.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out, which is quite interesting because there's not even that many YouTube videos on the whole leather process. But maybe people in the chat will know how to do it. But we've been trying to figure out how to make it soft, like glove leathers and
Supple.
supple.
Yeah.
'Cause-
You might just have to keep lotioning it.
Yeah, I don't
afterwards.
know.
I don't know.
I don't
But he does a beautiful job with it. So he wanted to practice on those steers that we had
just kind of more junkier cows.
processed. Speaking of that, how long did it take for you guys to process that steer?
Yeah. It
Part-time.
in all, it took us like
every
2
evening.
weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
So we just took our time.
Oh, and we did we tell everybody we got a new cattle trailer too?
Oh well, that was in the classic Texas Boys. I think that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did
did
you
there?
put that on a video?
Yes, I put that
Oh,
in
okay,
the
yeah,
video.
cool.
The Texas
Yeah.
Boys trailer, and that trailer is very nice, very very nice.
And we
that was a
still have
blessing.
an extra steer over there.
Yes,
Two extra steers? What do we got
Two.
over there?
Right, yeah, because they just
we
went and
have
got
3
two.
steers over there.
Okay, help us out.
We
We
have,
have
the
2 black. We have 1 black Angus,
Yes.
and then we got some mixed hybrid type
Oh,
of
that's
thing.
right.
He's big and chunky though.
Okay.
He's huge.
And then we got a little tiny
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Oh, so we have
Steer.
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Texas mom
Right.
keeps procuring.
I can't keep track of how many cows
Cows.
I've procured. Okay, so anyway, so 2 of those are gonna be for friends, and then maybe 1 of them will be for us.
They've proven that this stuff can't jump from animals to humans. They've proven
What's
this
that?
stuff.
What?
So, just reported that a guy in New Mexico has that flu, worked with infected birds a month earlier. They've proven that whole, you remember the last thing that they said came
They're
from a wet
saying-
market
well,
and
they're
blah, blah,
saying
blah.
this
Don't
can
happen.
jump
No, it
too.
can't.
But I don't think anybody's gotten horribly sick
Yeah,
from
it
it or
can't.
anything.
I mean, what people never talk
This is
about
the
the whole
thing.
gut biome thing is you have all this stuff in your system.
Yeah, but we don't have all the man-made junk that they're making up, and they do want to kill us.
They
So
do.
They are
So
only
badly.
Hoping,
I don't know why, but they
they're
do.
hoping that it'll jump from.
Oh no, they
animals.
want to make it jump,
They
but they
want
can't. So
to.
they
Yeah.
stitch it together with every other Franken whatever.
Sure,
Yeah,
but that is their goal.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're all useless eaters, y'all.
Gotta start eating some bugs around here.
Hey, don't get a shadow ban. No,
I know, right?
we've been on a roll lately.
We've been on a roll.
Go check out a sage farmer. Boy. So we do hatch out our own chicks. Somebody was saying earlier that's why they hatch out our own chicks. We have been hatching out our own chicks for a long time,
Yes.
since Matt was little guy, maybe like 3 years old. But intensively, strategically hatching out our own chicks for the last couple years. And when I say that, I mean as soon as the weather gets warm enough, which for us is March, that we can put baby chicks right outside, because I don't want baby chicks in the house. I mean, I give you guys dibs in the North Country. I did all that. I don't want to raise baby chicks in the house, so I like them to go right outside. So when I can do that, which is March, I start hatching out baby chicks, and I hatch them out perpetually from March until like December. And then once December comes, it kind of gets too cold, and then gives us a few months break and downtime from raising baby chicks. But we have a chick brooder outside. It's on a little chick lift. Go check out Chick Lifts. Our friends.
We have black walnut in the boneyard. Somebody was talking about black walnut tincture. Do you make that from black walnut bark or from black walnuts?
Walnuts, probably.
Somebody also mentioned Plague of Corruption from book by Judy Mikovits. Oh, from the Black Walnut Halls. Okay. Was a good book. Yeah, she has 2 or 3 very good books.
See, of course.
Judy Mikovits.
Of course, Heidi would know. Heidi knows everything. Hey, new name for your channel, Heidi. Heidi knows everything.
Heidi knows.
Heidi knows. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, they're the real deal up there. They're not just trying to make videos. They like live it.
Heidi, how's Pat doing? I haven't even gotten to watching any. I don't get to watch many videos at all.
Oh,
Good old Nug over there.
no, because she's tired out. She's laying on the floor, belly up.
Oh, Nug.
Belly up.
Belly up. Like a
How
fish
do
in the
you
water.
introduce a new rooster
Oh,
to hens
Patrick, what's up, buddy?
without them fighting? I guess the best way probably would be at night, just when everybody's asleep.
Pop
you could
them in there.
Throw them in there, and they'll wake up together and
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
They might still fight.
They might still fight,
bit,
but whatever.
But
They
if
are.
they're
It's chickens.
they're hens, they're gonna eventually
Whatever.
learn that they're.
The pecking order, all right? They're going to learn what America needs to know, all right, about the patriarchy, all right? I don't
Yep.
give me. I'm going to start preaching now. all
Eventually,
right?
they're gonna
It's
learn
preaching
that
time.
they're hens.
Preach on Kale.
They'll be happy to have their rooster. Heidi has a lot of fans here. Yes. So yeah, we've been hatching out chicks, but I did order some baby chicks. Last year I ordered chicks too. Last year I ordered giant cochins. We added them to our flock to up the beef, to up the meat,
The weight.
the
Yeah.
weight. We needed some weightiness
To our flock.
back in our flock. And so I was doing some research on weighty, hefty birds, and I really like the cochins for lots of different reasons. So, and we've had them in the past. So I ordered them, and we still have them out there. We need to process a lot of them, but we kept a few roosters for our flock to kind of help with those genetics. And I am excited about our new breed that we have coming too.
Yeah.
So
Texas mom. She experiments on chickens more than Gil Bates, all right? Just saying. Okay, so. But in the good way.
In the good way.
She's trying to feed
I'm
us,
trying
not
to
kill
keep
us.
them alive. I'm not trying to kill them or anybody else.
So
Or
Sonia,
anybody
so
else.
Sonia wants to know what breeds of chickens do
Oh
you
my goodness.
do your shenanigans with?
Oh, what do we breed now currently? Okay,
Yes.
okay. This will be a good two-part video. Hey, this will be a funny video for us to sit down and do. All the chicken breeds we've ever had, and then
Oh
what we
my,
currently
that'd
have.
be a long video.
That'd be really funny. So what do we currently have now? That's gonna be its own funny video.
Huh.
I have French copper Morans, black copper Morans, and then I have blue copper Morans, and they're like the dark egg layers. And then for my blue egg layers, I have whiting true blues, and I have Aracanas. They are splash colored Aracanas. And those two have bred together. So the whiting true blue and the Aracanas have bred, which kind of ups the productivity of the blue egg layers. And then I have those two have crossed, the copper Morans, the French Morans, and the Aracanas and the whiting true blues have mixed to create olive eggers. And then we're a few generations out now, so we're like on generation 3 or 4 of olive eggers. So we have like really dark olive eggers, and we have all the spectrum in between of olive eggs. And then we have some brown egg layers in there as well, because I still have a couple that were bred to our production red hens that we had. We don't have them any longer, but they still have those production red hen genetics in there. So we have a few brown egg layers, and now my little cochins are out there too, so they're laying.
Rick likes Captain Crunch ice cream. We probably won't try it though, Rick, because we try not to eat stuff like Captain Crunch ice cream.
I like Captain
no
Crunch
offense,
too.
buddy.
When you
I
talk
used to
about
like
those chickens, all I see is like math calculations.
chicken math,
Scrolling.
like, it's like
Just perpetually.
That's
a
easy.
dangerous mind with like
Yeah.
E equals MC squared.
Yeah, I didn't break down.
Christopher Young,
Yeah.
did you ever find the naughty
Cat.
cow?
Yes, we found her. She's in our freezer sitting there right now.
She's in the freezer right now. If you'd
Yep.
like to go talk to her, she's in small packages, ready to thaw and eat. So yes, and if you see a video of our boys killing and quartering a cow, that was naughty cow.
That was naughty.
and she
Naughty
went to
Nelly.
she went to freezer camp.
Yes, because she was not going to get it on a trailer at all.
No, and everybody's like, take the cow away from wherever. Hey,
Of
we
course.
would have.
We
but
would've
it
took her to the butcher.
Doesn't work like
Yeah.
that.
Couldn't even get
You
close to
had
the
to-
cow.
Yeah.
She was
Old
wild.
James the sniper had to plug her, and you just
Yeah.
got to do what you got to do where you're at. I mean, that's called
Yeah.
real life, y'all.
She was not going to let anybody get close to her.
No, it wasn't the way we planned it.
What's Buddy's next project?
Oh my goodness. Who knows?
Wow.
We have African black soap on our website.
Yeah, we have African black soap.
And it
available.
talks all about
It's
it. It has,
sourced locally.
Yeah, it has all the
Buddy's been
Stuff.
It's
working.
not a brand. It's homemade.
Yeah.
homemade.
Buddy's been working really, really hard with the boys on finishing the shop. That's kind of
Yes.
been like the thing. Now that we got the cow in the freezer, they've kind of moved over to, and they got the barbed wire fixed that the cow broke at the ranch. And they got to help the neighbor out
Naughty
a few
cow.
times in between and different things like that. And they had jobs too off the ranch that they had to do. So now they've been working on getting the shop finished. As soon as they get the shop siding on and the floor in, they can start getting stuff in there and getting it organized. And all
Yeah, and
that.
then
So
we have to finish out this side shop for our business area. Business shop.
Oh, Jonathan's putting in his fence,
Awesome.
expanding the sheep pasture.
Guineas are loud and annoying,
Oh,
and they
I
always
can't.
fly away.
Tom, Red River drives me nuts, and I just,
Oh, dude.
I could definitely couldn't do guineas.
I actually want to test out, those
Guineas are great
rooster.
fodder for the local coyote.
They have like those rooster halters or
Rooster
whatever.
collars.
Rooster collars, and they stop roosters from
Stop.
crowing.
That's mean.
I want to put that on Tom.
No, you're not.
It doesn't
I
hurt him.
like
Tom.
Tom.
It just
Tom
stops.
I like Tom too.
Man,
Hurts
if
my
he
brain.
hears any noise, like
That's
Well,
because all
but-
y'all did all
But
that.
your Tom turkey,
No.
she doesn't say anything. though.
No, not at all.
He's got a Tom turkey. out
Talk to
there.
Buddy, all right?
She doesn't ever talk.
Nope,
She
doesn't
never
poof up.
gobbles.
Jeremiah wants to know
Doesn't-
about
no.
leghorns.
Leghorns, they're very skinny, but they lay a lot of eggs. And that's why we don't have leghorns.
Yes.
Because we're multi-purpose around here. We want to be able to butcher them when they get older.
I had leghorns before. I had white leghorns.
Yep.
They're super flighty.
Yeah.
If I went into the barn, they'd be like, they'd freak
Yeah,
out.
and Cochins are great.
You
They
get, like-
lay a
Chill.
lot of eggs. They're bigger,
Fatter.
And they
kind of
just-
dual purposey,
They're
Yeah.
just more chill.
They just-
overall.
super chill.
But they don't lay a lot of eggs.
No.
Cochins don't lay a lot of eggs.
Patrick!
So that's leghorns. I had brown leghorns. I loved my brown leghorns. They were so pretty. I really, really liked them. They crank the eggs. If you're just looking for lots of eggs,
Hey,
hey, wait a
y'all.
second, wait a second.
Okay.
If leghorns, but here's the thing: those brown bovines that they have now, they crank.
Bovine's a cow.
Bovine chickens, and I haven't seen them. I don't know that they have.
Nice.
You
You
know,
got the
sometimes they
skillet.
come with like different names on different places. But if you look up whatever a brown bovine is, I know a friend of mine has them. Anthony is. She was on here earlier. She has
Anthony, yeah.
brown
Oh, she's still on.
bovines,
Trust me.
and they crank eggs. But I love my brown leghorns.
You're right.
Just the hens finish out at like 4.5 pounds, and I don't want to breed that scrawny of genetics into my dual purpose. I'd rather have something a little heftier, and that's what I'm going with. My secret chicken.
All right, go ahead. Texas
Y'all
Dad.
we should do a,
I want a bovine on my plate. for
we
dinner.
should do a sawmill collaboration
with
with you, Rain Country, and Dutch. Dutch has a sawmill too.
Yeah, that's right.
And it
Y'all
could be
all
like a
have.
reunion to the old how to open up a
Dude.
can.
There you go.
We got to work on this. I'm gonna send.
I know,
Patrick.
for real.
Patrick, let's come up with.
Okay.
We're gonna come
A
up with an
sawzall.
idea
Sawzall.
for
That's how you do it.
a
Barehanded sawzall, barefoot.
No, no more of them.
Got to make sure you're barefoot and no gloves, no safety protection. You just get your multi
Scary.
sawzall and you chop that
Scary.
can open. You pick it out of the ground
No, stop it.
and you just cut her open.
That was a few years ago.
And it was
Now
like that
you're
blueberry
older.
slime stuff, whatever. That was blueberry pie filling. How do I remember that?
Pie filling.
Yeah,
It was really
that was
bad.
awesome.
Okay, James, Claude wants to know what your next project is.
My next project is finishing the shop. I've been working on it for a little
It's
bit.
the same.
Yeah, he's been working on the shop for a while.
It's a big
James is
shop.
in a
It's 20 by 40.
Yeah, and it is looking super sweet.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gonna look
And I mean, it's like a little house out there,
It is.
honestly.
It's a
When
decent
before
size.
the siding went on, I was like, "This is like the epic like summer kitchen."
Mhm.
You know, with the roof on
Yeah,
it, and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all open.
He
It
wanted
was-
to keep it open.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of keep it
He
open.
wanted to go out
This is
there and cook in the heat.
like- Yeah,
And yeah.
but it'd be cool. It wouldn't be
No,
heat. It'd be cool.
no summer kitchen for me. That's my summer kitchen. It's got air conditioning.
What's a zebu? A zebu is a cow. We used to
We
have a
actually
zebu.
made a video, and the video kind of went viral. We got 40,000 views.
Maybe
or
that's
so.
why they're. Maybe that's why she's asking.
Maybe that's why you're
Drill it
asking.
through
So go
your
watch that
phone.
video.
I
If you
think they
go
were asking.
right or no.
Yeah, I think they were asking earlier too. Is
About
it
animal husbandry in America, right?
Yeah, how affordable is it?
Yeah.
They want it to be expensive, but I mean, relatively speaking, it's affordable.
Yep.
You know, it depends. I mean, it's a necessity in my opinion. So
It's our food.
Yeah, affordability becomes relative when it's of a necessity,
Yeah.
and the infrastructure is broken. Then price becomes relative to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, if you have enough land, like the cows don't really cost us hardly anything
Except for hay.
hay, you know,
Yep.
or fence maintenance, but that's minimal unless you have a rascally cow. And chickens, even, you know, there's people, depends on where you live
exactly what they're talking
in the US.
about.
But if you live down south where it's warm, you can free range chickens and you don't have to feed them. You can just free range them and
That's a good
supplement just a little handful here and there, or during the winter months, which is only a few months out of the
Oh,
year.
and speaking of that, we are working with an ag harvester to open up some more pasture at the ranch.
Yes, I told them about that.
So he's back out. Oh, you did? You told him about that?
Yes, I
Oh,
told them
my
about that. We have 25 acres over at the ranch property, and 14 acres is good pasture land.
Yeah.
So that means we got about a little over 6, like 11 acres or so of just brush. And with us wanting to,
woods.
What?
it's woodsy brush,
It's
but it's more brush than woods though.
Yeah.
Still, oh yeah, it's a good amount of brush.
It's enough woods.
Yeah. So anyway, gonna have pretty much all of it cleared out. Pretty much. There's not big gorgeous trees, you know, that are in there. There's 1 or 2, so I got them taped off. But other than that, it's just new growth gum trees and stuff. So I told him just leave like a 20-foot privacy piece. But what is that?
I tried to adopt y'all. I
You guys look
I tried to
into
get the rain country to move down here to the cow country.
Yeah, for real. We got a couple acres. We're good.
We need a good grandma and grandpa ring in here. That would be good.
Dobbs. That's funny.
Okay, can't wait to see.
Shop will be getting close. Yeah, we got to buy the windows.
Gotta buy the windows.
Finish the siding, and
gonna have
so
8
to speak,
windows.
it'll be relatively finished,
Finished.
so to speak.
And then I'll actually be able to.
I know. Oh, Heidi.
I'm
just
kidding.
kidding. Wait, what?
Aren't we all? Aren't we all just children?
Yeah, it'll actually be exciting because I haven't even been able to open up my automatic saw blade sharpener yet. That's been still in the package for probably almost a year now.
Yeah, we'll be able to
So,
set up
yep.
We'll be able to set up that shop,
I
and it'll be set
It'll
up,
be
you know,
set up
it'll
and
be
good.
very nice.
Yeah.
And,
And
then
for
we're
the
gonna
time being,
think
it's
about
yeah,
our
power
options.
situation there. It's gonna be tricky.
What, in the shop?
Yes,
shop.
he's just a kid.
Eye roll.
How many grandbabies do you have now?
A couple, right?
I'm so behind the times.
I'm behind on everything.
I'm so behind.
I'm so behind. I'm in the future.
Dude, there you go. You've time traveled already?
So we went to the rodeo last night. Let's tell them about that.
That was good.
Very nice.
It was
It
a
was
very
super small venue.
Super small venue. Yeah, it was very
And one of our
low.
very good friends was roping in the rodeo.
Yeah, he was in the rodeo, so that was super cool. We got to cheer him on.
Oh,
doing a
okay.
couple of weeks.
Okay.
Sweet.
Super cool.
All right, Marie. Welcome to the sovereignty of the
You're
Republic.
gonna have to go to a rodeo then.
Yes, you definitely
Texas
have to check
rodeo.
out Texas rodeo.
Yes.
It makes you feel like there's hope.
It's very Texas.
There's hope.
This rodeo is very rural.
Yeah.
And very Texas.
And all what you do,
Great.
and it's only legal in like 3 states, and you just when it's mutton busting time, you take little kids. It doesn't matter how small they are. I mean, they could be 1-month-olds. You strap them onto a sheep, let them run. Okay?
They put a helmet on them.
Put a helmet on 'em.
Black jacket.
Yeah, and
Oh,
that's it. You let them run,
It's
and
so
as far as they
awesome.
can.
The sheep like fall down
Yeah,
on some of
yeah,
these kids.
yeah.
Like,
And
it's
then-
kind of crazy.
Then the next thing, the other one was that. Well, this one was a little bit more dangerous though. Is that it was from like 6 to 12 or whatever, the one that we went to, and all the kids go in the middle in the pen. Then they put bulls in the pen, or steers in the pen. They strap like dollar bills to the bulls' heads, and then they tell the
No,
kids
to the tail.
to the tail. Sorry, to the tail. That's what it was. I was trying to remember. So
And then the kids got to chase
the
the steers,
steers around and grab
try
the
to
money.
grab the money off the tail. Of the
it's
steer.
awesome.
They have all kinds of stuff here in Texas
funny.
that would not be legal
No.
in any other state.
No.
That's contraband.
They had that new event
That's
too.
a contraband
They had that.
line.
They had that new.
That's legal in every state. Come on, you got to say it.
Except for Texas.
Set for Texas.
Oh.
Looking at acreage in East Texas, but all 5 of the grandkids are in DFW. Oh,
Okay.
ooh, flee DFW.
Sonia. Can't live without them. Well, you know,
Yep.
take them with you, Sonia.
Yes, Patrick, send me your new number.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm serious about. I think a wood mill
Yeah, that'd be cool.
collaboration would be cool.
That'd be fun.
That would be
Yeah, we just got to come up with
Yeah.
one. We'll see if
I went.
Dutch is
We
on
actually
board.
met Dutch.
We
at
finally
the,
got to meet Dutch.
yeah.
Dutch is just a super
That was
cool,
funny.
real
that was
deal guy.
Yeah, real deal guy. He was.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was there and I thought Dutch was. I don't know. I think
Taller.
it happens. I think people think that too of us. They think we're taller than we actually are. Well, at least Texas mom here.
Hey.
So she's only 3'2", so you know.
Hey.
She's
Being a midget.
Heidi's Heidi's height. Heidi's a midget too, I think.
Don't say that. Don't say that. We're not midgets. That's not even politically.
That's why they need to carry frying pans around with them.
No.
Heidi's
See,
taller.
she's-
Heidi's taller than me.
Oh, Heidi's a giant compared to you, Texas mom. Speaking of
Come here.
midgets, what's
Come
this
here,
little
girl.
midget doing?
Come here,
This
Mommy.
little midget baby.
She's so dirty.
I love this girl. She's a little grubby. She's a
You
little
wanna say
grubby
hi?
grubber.
You're all sweaty and dirty.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing. Well, what are you giggling about now?
Were you playing with Buddy?
Actually, just chasing me all around
Yeah.
with his rope.
Oh, he was lassoing you?
He was lassoing me earlier. Buddy's really good at lassoing.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I was trying to run to the house.
Yeah.
And he lassoed you?
Nope.
Oh, he didn't get you?
None times.
None times.
None times?
Okay.
Is that chicken poo on your dress?
No.
No, that's not chicken
I
poo.
don't know.
That looks like
It's just
chicken poo.
something or dirt.
It's chick.
It's chick.
It's chick poo.
No, it's chocolate.
Look at Nugget trying to get in on the action.
Everybody's trying to get
Come
up here.
on, Nugget.
Come on, Nugget.
Come on,
Say
baby.
hi to the
Go
people,
on, you little
Nugget.
fat dog.
Hey.
Amy Anderson from Nebraska.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go back
All
out.
right, you're going back outside.
Sure, you're making me sweaty, girl.
She is sweaty.
Little sweaty
That little
turtle.
girl's a giggle girl.
It might have a video coming up. Oh my goodness.
Nugget?
I may have a video coming up. I'm thinking of
Nugget.
sharing with you guys. It's gonna be like a little
She's such a
girls
weird-
modesty haul. I'm just thinking about doing that. There's some new dresses that I found for her, and I wanted to share them.
You
so
stink.
that might be coming up.
The last question, how long have you been engaged in animal husbandry? Well, we were technically engaged with goats and chickens prior to our relocation. I'd say 10 years max. But I mean, on the kind of scale we are now, 4 years, 5 years?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
It's, you know what? You just can't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't be intimidated
Start
by
small.
it.
Don't go crazy. You know, some people are like, I want to buy 12 cows. So don't go doing that either. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
take
but-
off bite-sized chunks.
Yeah, but if you get somewhere and you get some land, don't
Yeah.
be scared. I mean, people have been raising animals forever.
Right.
You can do it.
Cows are
And these
lazy.
different animal flus hasn't been killing everybody.
Mr. Rain, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't believe how big she is either. She's
No
like,
bull riders.
No.
All right. We watched
No.
that last night.
Shoot.
None of my
Watched
kids
that
will be
last night.
riding bulls. All right.
We actually have our neighbor. He actually used to ride bulls about 12 years ago, and he now has his neck seized.
Fused.
Fused.
Sorry,
Fused.
seized. It's
I'm
seized.
the one with the seized
Yeah.
neck. His
Yeah.
neck's
He's-
fused. Mine's
His
seized.
body's seized. Yeah.
Your whole body's
Yeah.
seized up.
So yeah,
It's okay.
he has a fused back.
He's never
I
even
just
been
need-
on a bull.
I just need an oil change.
Or maybe you should get on a bull,
Maybe
and then maybe it
that'll
would.
fix everything.
Yeah.
So
Reverse
go ahead.
osmosis.
Yeah, he has his neck fused
Yeah,
and his,
and his
back,
back fused.
Mm.
But he still ropes. He does the.
Yeah.
We watched him last night. His
Team
whole-
rope.
Team roping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty hardcore stuff. And he's working with the boys to teach them how to do some
Yeah.
roping. The roping skill is like a really useful
Yeah.
skill to have.
Buddy really knows how to rope.
Buddy,
Yeah.
Buddy roped me twice this afternoon. I stood on a 5-gallon bucket.
He's
And
so
then
good. Like
he
I'll be
roped.
like walking outside, and then he'll start to swing his rope, and I'll just start running flat out, and he'll still rope me. I was like, he's really
Anything
good.
that is precise is Buddy's
Oh, yeah.
thing. So I was like, show me how to do this. And he's like, okay, first you got to do this, then you got to do that, then you have to grab the rope here, then you got to make sure it's arm's length here, whatever.
Yep.
And then he's like, and then you got to do this thing and like do
I
this.
got some
Oh, I
slow-mo
can't.
on my camera. We'll
Yep.
put it on Instagram. I got Buddy roping it.
Yeah,
I
Five-gallon
can't
bucket.
do the turning the wrist thing.
And I
I
started
kind of got it down, but yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, forget it. Like, I'm never going to be able to do that. You just rope me. I'll have fun.
All right, y'all. We have been on for 102 minutes. So
Nugget is getting tired.
You're Tucker Nugget out.
Why do you do that
She
to her?
fell asleep.
Nugget.
She fell asleep.
She's such a docile animal.
All she does is eat and
She's
sleep.
so worthless, y'all.
I know.
Y'all need at least one worthless animal.
Yeah.
all right?
Yep.
She's not worthless. Love is not worthless. See, she's bred for love.
They've been binge watching. Only 4 years worth left to go.
So,
Exactly.
wow. Josh. Aw. Have a blessed weekend.
Boona,
guys.
Texas. Dude, there's so many different little
Boona,
towns in Texas.
Texas.
Boona. Never heard of Boona.
Lone Star, you rode a longhorn once in the stockyards. Oh, I saw where
Yeah.
that's done. Yeah. May or not. I've had it. Oh, yeah, I've seen where that's done. There's some really cool people that ride longhorns, but I don't know.
Mhm.
I have hard enough time trying to ride a horse.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Great seeing Mr. and Mrs. Rain
Yeah.
Country.
Yeah,
Thanks for the moderation.
Yes.
Yep. And everybody on here.
And Curly Q Stooge and Julie Cross. She's always on. It's good to see you. Julie's little dirt patch. Julie's little patch of dirt. Thanks for our friend from Russia
Yep. Yep.
and Marie Jacquez. Hey, thank you for all the purchases on the website.
Yeah,
That
thank
is
you,
just
thank you.
awesome. We appreciate the support, and we hope that you enjoy it as much as we do,
If you
our
do.
products. And see you, Carlos.
See you, man.
And ha di da, what ha det bra? What's that?
Where?
Is that like, that almost sounds like South African. I'm learning South African. I work with some South Africans, and I like South African. It's a great language. It's like part Dutch, part German. See you, Sonia Garcia. And hope you all have a great night. Nugget says good night. Oh, it's
It's
Norwegian. There you go. See, I told you. I
Yeah.
thought it was South African. That's why, because it's Norwegian. Adios, amigos. All right, we'll see y'all. See y'all in the next video.
Bye bye.